I wish I were a rich man. What is up, everybody? Hunter with Lost Socket Garage. It is a beautiful day. It's a Thursday. My voice is rickety at best because I've been sick for like a week, and it like re-hit me. You know, when you get sick and it's like, and you're like, ow, this sucks. And then you start feeling better. You're like, I'm on the tail end of this biznatch. And then it's like, bam, no, you're not. That's where I'm at here right now, kids. So I am on hopes, dreams, Dayquil, nicotine, and today's rock star comes to you sponsored by Drifty Bits Racing, a valued member of our community. When you think Drifty, think Drifty Bits. Thanks, Drifty. All right, guys, if you don't know what we do here at Lost Socket Garage, we talk Mustangs, and the Mustang Show is essentially where I go Mustang shopping. I answer your questions about Mustangs, modifications. We, talk about a bunch of BS normally. So if you have questions, drop them in the chat. MJ, what's up, dog? It is Thursday. Now, essentially what I wanted to do is put together a show where we did some live Mustang shopping. We discussed the values and find good deals, etc. And that's kind of the goal here. Now, if you see anything that is fairly close to us, we're in Salt Lake City, Utah. I do offer services where I can go out and like inspect cars for you or find cars for you, etc. But what I want to do is look at live listings today and kind of break down what's a good deal, what's not a good deal, and look at actual market values. I say it every week, kids, but a car is only worth how much someone's willing to buy it for. So the easiest way to find that information, you want to see what the cars have sold for. For a lot of cars, probably not like, I haven't really explored classic.com to see what else they have, but they definitely have the rare cars covered, etc. The old cars, classic cars. So classic.com is who we use. We're not sponsored by them. It's just a cool tool. So I have a bunch of markets saved here that I follow. So I come in here to the Mustang market, the fastback market, 67, 68, which historically has been the most expensive version of the Mustang for quite a while now, whether it's coupes are a little bit more expensive in 67, 68. Fastbacks are more expensive. Now this one, I really need to get a hold of someone there because they locked out my access for 5 years. Because I feel like, so Meekum happened, let's see, Barrett. This is the one that just happened not too long ago. So Barrett happened and they had like a ton of them sell for six figures. Most of this stuff is going to be like resto-mod or bullet clones. That's something really pretty, probably a resto-mod, etc. So I feel like that average is a little bit high for realistically what you're trying to pay. I mean, most likely 65, 70 grand. That's what a finished Mustang fastback goes for. Good Thursday afternoon, LSG and fellow folks watching Roof Troop. What's up, dog? Sorry, kids, I do have a little bit of a cough, so I'm going to have to away every once in a while. So knowing that fastbacks cost $68,000, coupes run around $23,000 when all said and done, there's like that $40,000 gap there, right? And that's why we at Lost Socket Garage cut the coupes in half when they're all rusty and shitty and build them as fastbacks, because typically you can get a coupe to fastback conversion a little bit easier. So it puts me in a unique position where I know the values of these things. So let's get into the shopping. Let's see here. If you guys enjoyed, smash the like button. Smash that like button. If you want to support the shop, easiest way is go buy some merch. Link is in the old chatterooski box. You know what I mean? Okay, this one's, it catches my attention when you have like shit in the front grill very quickly. Time out. What are we looking at? This one is a 66 coupe, 15 grand. Okay. No, let's do it. Let's go full screen here. All right. Interior, you got another, I don't know, year or two on the upholstery. That seat looks like it's looking to break through. Everything else looks really good. Let's see, manual, home. What is in this, dude? This doesn't look right. Let's read the description. 1966 Mustang Sprint Coupe driver focus resto mod. Selling my 1966 Sprint Coupe in original Imberglo. I have no idea what the hell that is. This is not a show car or a trailer queen. It's a well thought out, lightweight, fun to drive classic that's been built to driven hard and enjoy. This car runs a This car runs a fuel-injected 3.8 V6 with a 5-speed manual swap from an '02 Mustang. Okay. It's reliable. It is reliable, apparently. Responsive and makes around 200 horsepower to the wheels. Why did they ever make a V6 Mustang? Why? Please, someone tell me down in the chat, right meow, why did they ever make a V6 Mustang? And don't give me EPA shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Paired with a fresh aluminum 8-inch rear center section with 380 gears on a track lock posi, this car pulls hard and feels lively. Like, it's 200 horsepower. You could literally throw any V8 in this vehicle. I don't get it. Willwood 4-piston. Oh, okay. This car weighs about 2,700 pounds with near 50-50 weight balance. It corners well, feels planted, and is an absolute blast on the back roads. Would also make a fun autocross car. Me. Let's see. Copy and paste job right there. Yeah, no shit, dude. For real. Dare bear because Ford stopped making inline 6s. Yeah, that's fair. Still, man. All right, let's look at the. I don't understand the swap. It's cool, like it's weird. Oh yeah, that's fucking weird. But your 200 horsepower out of a 3.8, a 289's got fucking, I don't remember, but I think it's over 250, something like that. This is so weird. Ooh. My chair is extra squeaky today, kids. So you're just going to have to deal with it. Super squeaky, offset by the smooth and sultry tones of my voice. Talking shit on Mustangs. Okay, so rear quarter panel's all fucked. Okay, so when we're looking at coupes, if I'm paying $17,000, $18,000 for a coupe and I plan on keeping it a coupe, I don't want to have to do any metal work to it, because when you start getting into metal work on a coupe, you don't have the intrinsic value in the car to have room to put a bunch of labor in it. Like, I mean, this is a cool, fun little project, off the wall type thing going on. It's pretty dope. I mean, I'd probably just be trying to slide this around a track. But it's an interesting swap. Like, the interior is cool. I don't. I mean, that is. I'm sorry, but I look at that intake, and I have things that just kind of go through my mind, like. It is the saddest intake I have ever seen in my life. It's like the intake is just going, oh. I'm not going to make the other obvious joke about it. Yeah, it's just a weird swap, man. Oh, it's cool. There's no rust. Look at this. No rust. Okay, just kidding. There's rust right here. It's covered over rust. They've covered over if there's any rust. I mean, normally here you're going to be able to tell if there's rust. Right around the wheel wells, super common area. Weird, cool. I wouldn't buy it for 16. Definitely not. No. But it's interesting. I think it'd be fun at like 10 grand or something like that. Ooh, 69 coupe. You never see these. We have very few 69 coupes on this biznatch. Let's see here. Right here, I've got this beautiful 69 Premium. Not the Grande. And the retail price is at the bottom. With a Boss 302 engine-swapped Edelbrock intake manifolds and a Holly 4-barrel Street Warrior carburetor. She only has 97,000 miles on her, too. Killer resto-mod. Brakes work, but she's getting a little finicky. I don't like brakes being finicky. Anytime I have ever classified something as finicky to anyone else but myself, it's just fucking broken. Finicky just means broken. Like, yeah, it's a little finicky. No, it's fucking broken. It's pretty, though. Let's take a look. Is that a filter or is that satin blue? That's a filter. I got really excited. Be honest. If this was the real life color of it, like this satin electric blue, that would be hot as shit. Hello. Lone Star, what's up, dog? How are you doing today? Lone Star, you sent me the videos, right? Another couple of really common rust spots on these coupes, right along here where the engine panels overlap. I mean, this looks good. I don't know if it's a Boss 302. You can see the Holly carb. Automatic. Stock radio and stuff. I can't handle the interiors. Okay, so for a 69 coupe, honestly, not a bad deal for a coupe. As long as the car's straight. It's a vinyl top, so that's obviously a worry. But there's no close-ups of the roof. That's like the number one concern. So if I'm looking at a vinyl top, right away I'm checking for rust. That's my number one concern. Am I going to buy this car and turn it into, do a coupe to fastback conversion on it? Hard no. Not worth it. Worth it as a coupe, though. Yeah. Final answer. It's definitely warmer in Texas. Dude, it's like 50 out right now. We have not at all had a winter. At all. We have not had a winter. Like, I was in a t-shirt this morning at like 8 o'clock in the shop. Let's see. I think we've seen this coupe before. Guys, if you enjoy the content, smash that like button. Have we seen this before? Love the wheels. 35 grand for a coupe. Yeah, this one, we have seen this one before. This is a case of a guy that, trying to get what he put into it. Like, it's a really nice build. 302, 350 horse, 4-speed manual transmission, Willwoods, etc. No close-ups of this car. 35 grand, though. There's no value there, right? Because even as a resto mod, like, even if you're coyote swapping a coupe, okay, maybe we can start talking there. But it's just a 302 and a manual, It's not crazy resto modded for 35 grand. Hard pass. Ooh, I don't think we've seen this one before. Sorry, kids. Lone Star, we'll get to your videos here in a bit. Been snowing and 20s for 2 weeks in West Virginia. Ew. I got a buddy in West Virginia. Don't ask me where. I can't remember. It's in like fuck is the name of that place? Point Pleasant? No. I don't fucking remember. 1965 for 17 grand. Love the color. It's a coupe. Interior looks good. It's an automatic. Is that tilt wheel? Oh, no, never mind. Not a tilt wheel. I was looking at the tack right there. Looks clean. Again, this would be something that... Fuck. Okay, so... This is the inline six, the 6-cylinder motor they put in. It's really not worth anything. Like the issue is coupes that had the 6-cylinder in them, they're not worth really anything more than just a rolling body. And I say this a lot, but like if you have a V8 swap ready for a 6-cylinder car, it could be a good deal. This one in particular, though, 17 grand, it's just not worth it for a 6-cylinder. Everything else looked nice on it, though. Let's see here. It just looks too nice. Throw a wrench at it. I could do that. Just emailed you a pair of cars in case you have some on the East Coast looking for a 68. Okay. I can't pull up my email right now, but I can put them out on the Facebook group. If you guys haven't joined the Facebook group yet, do so. Please. All these other cars, dude, on KSL, we've looked at a billion times. So let's move on to Facebook Marketplace. Once again, guys, if you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe. If you want to support the shop further, we have merch in the old chat there. You can get your built but never finished t-shirt. Oh wait, no, I think I'm wearing the not all burnouts are bad. Oops, sorry. Jeez. Let's see here. Marketplace. Where the market is a place. Okay, this one we already looked at. $5,500 in Greeley, Colorado. Project Mustang for sale. Bought as it was in the shed. I bought the property. Okay, yeah. So, 6-cylinder with auto. See, we've looked at this one, though. Is this the one with the coilover? Yeah. So, this one could be a bonus for anyone in Colorado since the guy doesn't really know anything about the car or, you know, what's in it, etc. Even if it is a 6-cylinder car, $5,500, and if you have a clean title, this, you know, it doesn't matter if it has a 6-cylinder or it doesn't. At $5,500, as long as it's a fairly clean roller, it's a good deal. But the bonus part, when you start doing a little detective work and start seeing coilovers pop in there and stuff, you can tell that maybe there's some aftermarket stuff either done to the car or that comes inside of the car. Fenders, not a big deal, super cheap. I don't care about rust along here. I don't care about rust along the sail panel or the back window. If you're doing a coupe to fastback conversion, that stuff's coming off anyway, right? So we don't care. Bonus, the seats look pretty good. The dash looks decent. All of this is reusable when you convert it. Hopefully the other door card or the door cards are okay. I don't see any like leaking rust down the A-pillars. That's a really cool 6-cylinder that you could put in a lawnmower or something. We don't really care about that. Yeah, so this one, it'd be worth a look, definitely. I think it's a pretty good deal as a roller, like as it sits for $5,500. Let's do the math on that, right? So right now, if you send me a car and say, Hunter, make my coupe look like a 68 fastback, stock look, we're going to charge you around 16 grand to do it. Okay, so if you get the car for 5 grand, 16 grand to make it look like a fastback, so you're into it 21 grand, and you have a roller fastback. Plus anything above and beyond here, like this stuff looks decent up here. We don't really know. I don't think there is any engine bay pics really. So your metalwork looks okay up front. Obviously we can't see very well, but it looks clean and shiny right there, so maybe I'm just extracting more than there really is from it. So $5,500. This one's in Colorado. Solid deal, I think. Just, I don't know. Find something creative. Maybe put the inline 6 in a new Mustang and just really fuck with people's heads. You know, take the old i6 and throw it in the O2 Mustang. Talk about pointless swaps. Let's see here. I'm going to play Take a Shot every time floor pans are included. Yeah, man. I'll make sure someone checks on you in about an hour. Make sure you're not passed out. All right. This is in Farmington, New Mexico. Ooh, turn single hood. What are we looking at? 67. Okay. This is one of those don't overthink it classics. She's been sitting, but drop in a fresh battery and gas and she fires right up. Numbers matching rebuilt 302 paired with a C4 automatic transmission. Solid and smooth like it should be. The body is rust-free, straight and honest. No horror stories hiding underneath. Clean title in hand and ready for the next chapter. Whether that's cruising as is or taking her to the next level. A real 67 Mustang at this price doesn't hang around long. I mean, okay. Okay, Anna Shepard in Farmington, New Mexico. Great description. Could use a few more photos. You know what I mean? Okay, the bumpers are rattling, so I'm assuming. Oh, God. Sorry, that might have peaked audio. I can't hear it. Is it making noises? I hope it's making noises for how much the fucking bumper is rattling. Okay. Maybe. If it's running and driving, yeah, that's a decent deal. And as long as the floor pans are okay, you don't have to do a lot of metal work additionally to it. Because at a 67, if we, that runs and drives, maybe you need $1,000 worth of work. You get the car for $8,000, so you're $9,000 into the car to make sure it's running and driving okay. $16,000 coupe to fastback conversion, and then you're at 25, and you have a running driving fastback. You still need the back half of the interior, you still need glass, all that shit, but still, that's kind of where the math is at. 68 Ford fastback Mustang. That voice would sell a dead copperhead. Thanks, buddy. My Only Dads hasn't taken off yet. Just gonna need to start reading smut novels to over 40 women. Oh, hi. You're pretty. 69. Okay, so 68 fastback, 70 grand. So we're the average price range for a finished fastback. If the ad is up, it is available. Will not respond to is this available. Gulfstream Aqua Paint. I think we saw this one last week. Rebuilt 302. Tuned at Ramjet. Spotless engine compartment. Okay, so AC, power steering, interior is immaculate. I don't expect anything less for 70 grand. Like, this fucker better be, but it looks really good though. Yep. Coated underneath. Everything looks fairly fluff and new on this thing. Is this an actual GT? I don't think it's an actual GT. If it was an actual GT, it'd actually be worth a little bit more, but it's kind of GT replica style. Man. H-pop. Damn. Center console roof. Yep. That's at 70 grand, man. Yeah. I think that's a decent deal. 302, I know I'd prefer, 351 or whatever, but I mean, this thing is going to be fun as shit at 70 grand, and you're probably not going to have to worry about anything with that car. Let's see here. 65. Dude, my microphone thing is dog shit. Excuse me. This has to be a clone. So they did a Hertz clone. All right, so 65 Mustang fastback, 289 date code block, plus a 350 Windsor cam and firing order, Holly 600 carb, performer intake, headers, 4-speed trans, GT 350 stripes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is a Hertz clone. You can tell by the fact that it's not $125,000 or however much those fucking cars go for. I do love Hertz clones, man. Like, the Hertz Mustangs, it's a beautiful car. It's probably my favorite, one of my top favorite Mustangs is a Hertz clone. It just looks clean as shit. This is in Lead, South Dakota. Like, not Leadville. I know there's a couple of those around, but just Lead. Speaking of lead, Zeppelin is getting welded together right now. I don't know if you guys saw the what's in the shop this morning, but so we ended up naming the one that was cut in half Zeppelin because half of the rocker panel was made of lead. Led Zeppelin. Do you get it? Do you get it? This looks really well done. God damn. Let's see. Carpet. Man, that's pretty. 50 grand. Wind lace is all there. I hate this color carpet, though, because it always looks like it's dirty. Like, it's probably clean. It just always looks like it's dirty. Of course, when I'm sick, I had to, like, sand a rusty car today. That was what I had to do. Drum brakes and back. Yeah, dude, I like it. 50 grand. Hard yes. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. So there's some things. I might have spoke too soon. And I apologize. Because I liked everything, but then I started getting suspicious. Okay, we're here. Look at this. So that's a fender. So the fender bolts have already cracked the paint job on it. Okay, here's where the detective work really starts coming in here, folks. So, bolts are already cracking the paint job here, like, fairly well. Start seeing some body work up here. And look at the underside, man. They didn't, well, they're like, fuck exhaust, we're just going to cherry bomb this shit. It doesn't even look like cherry bombs. It looks like 2 Coke cans got fucking TIG welded into this exhaust. Like, and then, like, none of this is... Okay, I was thinking this was a little bit cheap. And what the fuck is happening here? What is this? Did they weld on it, or is that... Okay. I'm sleuthing now. Now we're on fire. You got surface rust all over the undercarriage. All undercarriage. Straight popped. And then I have no idea what the fuck is happening here. Is this fiberglass? Is that a matte? Is that like just a shit black matte? I don't see any rust along here. It's a T-cap. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know on that one. Granted, it's a little bit cheap because 60, if we take a look at let's take a look at the 65 fastback market, right? So 51 grand is the average for a 65, 66 fastback. I know it's all shined up and pretty. It's just a clone car. There's nothing. The Hertz motor, like, it doesn't have a hypo or an actual K-code motor in it or anything like that. It's just a slightly built 289. So it doesn't have the horsepower behind it. The rest of it is primarily just graphics. But y'all need to pay attention to that. And this goes for just not just Mustangs. Like, I'm talking about all classic cars. Because when you start getting into, okay, the paint looks great along here. Everything looks super awesome. The engine's okay. Wait a minute. Paint's already chipping. So if it's chipping here, where else is it chipping? And then it's like, wait a minute. They didn't even touch the fucking underside of this car. That's a little frustrating. But it is kind of cheap. So, I mean, if you're a handy-dandy guy and you just want to go grab a fastback real quick, it's still not a bad deal. But it's sus. I would be more careful looking at the car. You know what I mean? Welded diff. Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. It looked a little sus. Let's see. Hey, Hunter, how you doing? What you selling today? Ricky, what's up, dog? Not selling a Whataburger. What about Leadfoot? No, it's already Zeppelin. And you gave me shit about Whataburger the other day. You were tempting me, so you don't get to say anymore for today. Welded diff. Oh, my. Yeah, there's a lot of suspect shit going on. All right, kids. This one is in Billings, Montana. Hello, Billings, Montana. Do you think people from the UK ever go to Montana? I'm going to be a fish out of water. It's the Dayquil. Don't fucking judge me. Okay. 68 Coupe. It has a 302. Rebuilt 302 transmission. New heater core. Radiator and a Mustang 2 front. Oh, fuck off. Mustang 2 front suspension and new springs and bag. Well, let's talk. 12 grand. If it's running and driving, it doesn't look like it has a Mustang 2 front end in it. Primarily because the fucking shock towers are still there. I never see Mustang 2s with the shock tower in, but I assume you can do it. You know, because it's just... Can you do it? I don't know. Suspect. But if it runs and drives and it actually has new suspension on it, that might be a decent deal. So when I'm looking for a coupe to convert into a fastback that I want running and driving, right? I'm just ready to roll this bad boy down the street and paint it type thing. My price range tends to be around 10 to 13 with a decent drivetrain in it, right? So your rollers, you want to be like 3 to 5. Your running driving, you want to be right in that like 8 to 13 range. This one should be on the lower end of that running driving range, obviously. But you can use things like, hey, you can't get straight doors anymore, and there's a massive rust hole in the door. You can use things like, hey, there's rust along the quarter panel. Now, if you look here, if there's rust right here, I guarantee you that if you pop this chrome off, that there's going to be rust along the rocker as well. The rocker starts right here. Water sits right on this crease and just rust that mother fluffer out, right? Also, very common rust point here at that drop down where the quarter panel comes down and you have that big gap in your trunk where that meets. That's just rusted out. Always. Always, always, always. So it's good. Okay. And this one, very common. This has all the normal rust spots on it. But I don't know about that Mustang 2 suspension shit. I'm terribly suspect on that. I don't know. I think this might be a good deal. Like, okay, so 68, I'd have to see the torque boxes. If there's rust here, there's rust here. You're going to have to do a battery tray. That's really common shit. But if there's rust all along there, chances are there's going to be rust on the floor. And if there's rust on the floor, there's probably rust on the torque boxes. So this one definitely needs like an in-person inspection. But if you could swoop this for like 10 grand, I think that would probably be a solid deal for a couped fastback. Oh my. Pictures don't tell the whole story. Yeah, no shit, dude. For real. That's what we call the top down. Bulldog. What's up, dog? What's up, Bulldoggy? Bulldoggy Bulldog? He throws in that old truck and the car in the garage, and we can talk. I didn't even see him. Let me look. Ooh, you're right. Is that Oldsmobile? God, I would love driving that car all the way to the early bird special at fucking what's that? Red Lobster. Just pull into my handicap parking stall and walk into the buffet. I can't wait. I'm excited for that stage of my life. 66. A rusted coupe. This thing's fucked up. I don't know how you're getting it out since a tree grew behind it. Just kidding. I'm sure they know how to get this vehicle out. Oh, the gate's right there. Oh, that was a fence. You imagine that shit? So you just build a wall, like build a fence, and then a tree grows behind your project car. You have to do landscaping. Originally a 6-cylinder car. I have a torn down V8, 5-speed to go with it. Have title, been stripped down. $2,500 for a 66. You get some donor metal and transmission, or donor motor and transmission. We've looked at this one before, and I can't tell if that's a big ass fucking dent, which it kind of looks like. If it is a dent, you're getting it for $2,500 straight in the frame rails. Like, it is a little bit concerning when you have a big ass dent in the radiator, in the rad support here, because there's not much else holding aside from like the suspension. But if that crossbar is off of it, there's not a lot holding the frame rails side to side. There's the transmission support along the floor, but I mean, obviously that can turn your frame rails in like this in front, so you would probably want to take some reference measurements in here before you actually pull the trigger on it. But dude, $2,500, like, can't really go wrong with that. Well, you probably could go wrong with it, but it'd be really hard. Okay, gosh, guys, smash that like button. Join the Facebook. Oh God, it's so red. Join the Facebook group, LostSocketGarage official. Look, guys, a red Mustang with a 6-cylinder. Nerp. 10.5. Yeah, we're just out of the price range there. Oh my God. It looks like it has enough Bondo on this trunk to be in my shop. So you know, we have a Bondo threshold where we only allow... Oh, this is fucked too. Look at all the water they got in there. We have a Bondo threshold. A minimum millage of Bondo is required to enter this shop. We've actually expanded that policy to lead now, since we took in Zeppelin. They just had no Bondo back then. I never thought of that shit. I've never, like, I've seen some lead in spots around like lead lines and sail panel and roof and along your A-pillar to the roof. I've seen that stuff, man, but like half a rocker, legitimate body work done on a denty rocker panel just with lead. Shit was crazy, man. That was cray. That was cray. 10 grand for no. This is shiny. Ooh, shiny. 69 coupe. 69s, the front ends are so fucking nice. I love the front end of a 69. There's a dirty joke in there, but my Dayquil's kind of wearing off. So I'll leave you guys to come up with that. Fuck. Why is this... Wait, does he have two? Why does it... 69 Ford Mustang Coupe driven 1,800 miles. 69 Ford Coupe Mustang driven 70,000 miles. Fully restored from the ground up, 1969 Ford Mustang Coupe. 70,000 original miles, 1,800 miles since fully restored. Maybe if the announcer of this show would read the description, it would answer all of his questions, so he would stop talking shit. I am the second owner in 30 years. Electric Current Red. Is it really spelled like that? Current Red. I don't know. 302, 30 over, let's see, C4 3-speed, professionally built down the west coast of Canada. Foose wheels, brand new performance tires. Okay. Completely restored interior. Let's take a look at it. How much is it? 30 grand. I like that. Let's see what kind of electric current red. It's giving me an electric current. Ooh. It's dope. It's great paint. I do like it. Brand new interior. I mean, this is probably a case because if we go in to look at 69 coupes, I think they're still around like 23, 24 grand. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shit. Yeah, 24 grand, right? For a fully restored coupe. I mean, when we start getting into resto-mod shit, yes, we can pay a little bit more. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm Natalie and Brugulid on this. Drop a like if you got that reference. Nothing left untold. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. This is pretty. I love white and black. This is a great look. I think we've looked at this one before. 289 4-valve backed by an automatic C4 transmission, 8-inch rear axle. Around 44 grand though. Dude, it looks hot. It's a great build. Like, it looks pretty. I would rock the shit out of this car. But not for 44 grand. That's pretty. I'm a lot of faith. Oh. I don't know. I might be able to deal with the red interior on this car. It's kind of hot. It's kind of hot. I'd like to tell you guys a little story. When I first opened this shop, not in this shop, when I first opened this shop in my driveway, I had the opportunity once to purchase a classic Mustang, and that didn't work out. And the rest of the time, I had never really had any experience with classic Mustangs. And so the first two cars we got in, I have to admit that I was so fucking confused by the seats and how they tilt forward. I thought that both sets of our seats were fucking broken because they tilt forward at an angle. That's my story for you. Oh my, the things that we have learned, the places we have gone. Red pony, and I like that a little bit. Shh. Red cages, I kind of like that too. Don't tell anybody. Fuck. Well-built car. Well done. Okay? I'm not saying it's not well done. I'm saying I could do it for cheaper than 44 grand. Please send more than 2 pictures to sell your car. 64 and a half Ford Mustang. Good car. 302. Blah, blah, blah. 10 grand. Close. I think we're close on the price, but I like, there's just so little information. It's like, okay, this is like a chick that only puts one photo on her dating profile. What am I supposed to learn? And the photo is just this. That. Just that. What am I supposed to learn off of 2 photos? You know? I'm an expert, and I'm still stumped as to what I'm supposed to learn off of just 2 photos. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, before we get too far into it here, Lone Star, sexy sumbitch, sent us some videos because he took a couple of cool videos. I only got 2 of them downloaded because I forgot to. The third one didn't download, and I forgot. But we're going to watch some videos. These are viewer-submitted videos. If you guys have viewer-submitted videos, like a video of your car, dude, I would love to know the story behind your car. I would love to know what you're building in your shop. It doesn't have to be Mustang-related, but throw together a 2-3 minute video of what you're building, why you love it. Send it in, LostSocketGarage@gmail.com. I'll feature you guys. I love doing viewer-submitted videos. So these couple of videos are from Lone Star. What's up, dog? You still in here, home slice? Yeah, you are. Oh, wait, got to catch up. Is there an aluminum foil rule tool too? No. This only happened a couple of times. Not enough to set a standard. The aluminum foil has only happened a couple of times. Hopefully it never happens again. Pretty on the outside, but forget the red interior. I don't know, man. That one's kind of selling me. Later, folks. LSG. No need to run. Wait. No need to run into town. Enjoy. Hope someone finds their car later. Thanks, Roof Troop. Okay, we're looking. This video is called Wild Whiskey. Lone Star. Oh my. I'm saying, man. How sticky. You took this footage, right? I'm just going to hear your. I'm sorry, I might have ruined the audio on that. Let me give this to you one more time. I'll shut the fuck up now. Damn, she sits. You. All right. Next one from Lone Star. Mopar Love.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like classy and angry looking at the same time. Can we talk about how that works? Mopar always figured out how to do that. Like, okay, the Coronet from the front end. Like, this kind of looks, aside from the giant ass fucking scoop, it's like, hey, this is kind of a classic car. And then it pops a fucking wheel in there. Yeah, that's hot. Thanks so much, Lone Star, for submitting a couple of videos. Again, if you guys want to show us your car or send us a couple of cool videos, LostSocketGarage@gmail.com. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe, do all the algorithm stuff. And if you want to support the shop a little bit further, you could get yourself a shirt. That link is down below. Hold on. Sorry, kids. All right, let's get into our picks of the week, shall we? I have a feeling we're going to be talking about our picks of the week. Love the Coronets. Dude, I love Mopar. There is no Mopar in... Okay, I can't not look at this Ford Torino. There's no Mopar up here to speak of. You're pretty. I just saw it and I had to click on it. I'm telling you right fluffing now, y'all are missing the damn boat on Ford Torinos. Like, I'm just saying, 16 grand, like, that's hot. I'd touch it. Okay, let's get into our picks of the week. First off is our cough of the week. This is my what in the country fried fuck pick of the week. This was a late submission. Here you go. That's there's this 2000 Chrysler Jeep for $12,000. I'm gonna murder this boom mic. It is pissing me the fluff off right now. This is I will delete when sold. I will not answer. Is it available? It's a V6 automatic 4x4, 88,000 miles. There's heat, air, 07 PT body on a 2010 Jeep frame. This is a fun to drive and amuse people. This is and has been a great car for me and whoever buys it. Possible trade for motorhome, dessert toys, or question mark? Let me read that. Let me read that. Last part one more time before we get into the rest of this vehicle. Possible trade for motorhome, dessert toys, or question mark? What the fuck, dude? No wonder there was a Tide Pod epidemic. Like, come on. Oh. So, here's what happened. They took, this looks like a Jeep Liberty. I think, yeah, so this, he lists it as 5 separate different things. Oh, it's a Chrysler, it's a Jeep, it's a Jeep frame, it's a PT, it's a 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. Johnny Cash, people. I got to, I'm 99% positive this is a 2010 Jeep Liberty with the 3.2 or whatever, V6. And for some strange reason, they wanted, oh my God, they wanted to put a PT Cruiser body on it. But wait, there's more. Do you see it? Do you see it? I can't zoom in. This is a Facebook Marketplace ad. I apologize. There it is, diamond-plated teeth on the... Whoa, hold up. Oh, this was playing tricks on me. I thought the bumper bar was like molded into the bumper or something. What the fuck is happening, dude? Oh, okay, let me catch up. Lone Star, do all my filming at Extreme Raceway Park in Texas. Oh, that's dope. I filmed a couple of Torinos. I think they look great. Ooh, a Durango. I always wanted the 5.9 Durango RT. I always wanted one of those because the old school Durangos, I fucking love those cars. Definitely a PT Bruiser. Yeah, dude. This is a Jeep, and I guarantee you that they put these front teeth on it because they don't have front teeth of their own. That's our What in the Country Fried Fuck pick of the week. Now we are on to, I forgot. Ooh, LostSocketGarage pick of the week. This is my pick. This is where I show something that's cheap that I want to buy, or just something that I want to buy, or just something that I want. 1970 Plymouth Fury 3, $1,200. $1,200. It's $1,200. Sorry, kids. $1,200, and it comes with a bunch of things that are obviously electrical taped. You get your own cool AutoZone switch panel, right? And then you get your starting wiring kit, and you do all the look. It's heat shrunk. It's heat shrunted. Everything is all nice, professionally daisy chained. That doesn't worry me at all. $1,200. You put anything you could put any motor you wanted in this. Oh, Hellcat Fury. Oh my God, the script writes itself. The Hellcat Fury. 1970 Hellcat Fury 3 from LostSocketGarage. I'm just saying, the plot thickens. Ooh, a little rusty. You know, I think I'd have to replace the coolant reservoir or the washer fluid reservoir on it. You know, that might be a little broken. What does it have in it? 318 V8. I'm negotiable on the price of the Plymouth. You will need to tow it home. It needs a good home. I think that's dope. I like this. $1,200. Now, On to Derry's Pick of the Week. Before we do Derry's Pick of the Week, like, subscribe, check out our last video. Our last video, I actually lost a subscriber over. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think we were up to like -2 or 3 subscribers. People that have posted comments on videos saying this video is making me unsubscribe. Apparently, I'm not funny, which makes me a sad... No, it doesn't. It doesn't make me sad at all. I think I'm hella hilarious. But someone unsubscribed. So go watch that video. There's Pick of the Week. Ow! Is this owned by fucking Post Malone? Where is this? Rock Springs, Wyoming. Just kidding. This all makes sense. Okay. 2007 Dodge Ram Mega Cab. Hold on. Let me wet my whistle for this one. 2007 Dodge Ram 2500 Mega 6-door. Built 5.9 Cummins, 800 horsepower new engine. Entire truck is clean and fully restored. New wrap, audio and video system. Rear heat and AC lifted, murdered. Tinted, power steps, the list goes on. This truck was done right and spared no expense. I cannot listen to anyone say spared no expense without thinking of fucking Jurassic Park. I spared no expense. Then everybody fucking gets eaten. This truck was done right and spared no expense. Tandem turbos, custom fuel system, performance intake, and Ram air. Isn't that just air on a Dodge Ram? Like any air that goes into a Dodge Ram is Ram air technically, right? Right? Exhaust, precision, balanced driveline, balanced 5.9 engine. Kids are grown and don't need the extra room. You were driving fucking kids around in this? What the fuck? Oh my God. 217,000 miles for $50,000. And they were taking kids around in this little this giant magic meth school bus. It looks crooked.
Probably.
No, like the door, the middle door, like the middle child probably, looks a little crooked.
Well, no, if you look at it, if you go to the side view of it,
looks crooked.
It's not crooked, but it's designed to follow the curve of the back. And when you straighten that out, but leave that window curved, there is nothing for it to follow, so it looks fucking wrong.
Okay, I got you. So right here on the.
Yeah. So if you look over here, it doesn't look as off because it matches the back of the truck.
C pillar. What about the F? What about the F pillar? What about the H pillar? A pillar, B pillar, C pillar, D pillar.
Oh, it's really funny?
D's nuts. I don't even I don't even know.
My original pick was a 6-door Excursion. But I went
Really?
to find it and it was gone.
Aw.
So I went with the 6-door Ram.
This photo looks photoshopped right here.
It all looks questionable.
I don't the kids are grown and don't need the extra room.
How many fucking kids did you have?
Oh shit. Oh my God.
Or a 6-door Ram. I would make it better if it was a 6x6.
Methed up gravedigger. I didn't see that comment. That's the famous look. Oh, let's see. You remind me of Ernest movies. I know. I watched the Ernest movies when I was a kid, and then in middle school, people always said I was like offended by it. People would say like, "Oh, you're like Ernest." I'm like, I don't really.
I've been thinking that for a long time though.
Icebreaker.
It's not an insult. The Ernest movies are fucking funny as shit.
Well, and so am I. And he must be a beautiful person. He must be so sexy. I've seen photos of Ernest. He is not sexy. I am a sex symbol. Listen to this voice. Bye, Derry. Have fun at school. Hey, do you need a school bus? This will take you in it.
Is it a short bus?
Yeah, it needs to be way shorter to drive you to school. Yeah, this is too long. Guys, thanks for joining us today. Like, subscribe. If you want to support the shop a little bit further, link for the merch is in the description. You guys are fluffing awesome. We changed the name from Mustang Shopping to the Mustang Show. How do you guys feel about that? Do what you love. Don't be a dick. And as always, never be tamed. Peace. This movie's definitely a backwoods school bus, bro. Like, it's just strange. Why was this the go-to if you have that many kids? Okay. So the truck seats 5 as it is. You need 8. You need 8 seats? Does this have 8 seats? How did they double stretch it and not tell you how many it sits? Mega. Doesn't mean shit to me. You know? So are we like 6 deep? Are we 8 deep into this truck? Plus 4 kids falling out the back of it? Where would you park this? Dude, that's nuts. Okay. I'm going to look at a couple of things.
Here's a great
Lone Star, catch you guys later.
Bundle of training courses.
Peace.
$99. This is for a really limited
Bye, Ricky.
Make sure you take advantage of this incredible offer. Grow your skills.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Start a small business.
What else do we have here?
Finish
What's
your
on my
project. Paint and body and restoration is the
What's on my regular marketplace? Let's take a look into my algorithm. No judgies. 06 Evo 9 for 25 grand. Does it have a fluffing motor in it? Playing with the idea of selling my money. Owned it. Pocatello. 150 plus. Believe it or not, like that's not a terrible idea. This is my favorite Evo. I love these Evos, man. Evo 9s were dope. And then they did the Evo 10 and just shit all over the look of this car. I loved this car. And they're still 25 grand. But here's the thing. With Evos, like these motors bolt on your 400 horsepower. Just bolt-ons. A Subaru, you're going to bolt on stuff till you hit 300 horsepower and then be replacing your transmission. Ask me how I know. I think we've looked at this Bel Air wagon before. Jason, catch you later, man. I didn't even realize you were on. Bye, Jason. 6 kids, 3 dogs in the bed. Yeah, no shit. Redneck limousine. They won the lottery. I know. When I first saw it, I was like, "Is this fucking Post Malone's?" I would be so happy buying this car and LS swapping it. See, like you can fit 8 people in this fucking car, maybe. No, you can't. I'm just kidding. But you can fit like 6. This is way cooler for a family car. And it's in stock. I hate how cars do that. What is this? Oh, is this one of these like... Yeah. Have we looked at this one before? Bill, Scorpion body kit one. Yeah. This is still for sale. I wonder why. Sorry. I wanted to show you guys a body kit on this one. It's Scorpion. Scorpion. Crazy ass body kit. Just screams fucking 90s, man. Anything else good? Oh my. One more time. 69 FJ for 8 grand. How fucking cool is that? And it's got a 350 small block in it. It'd be windy. Oh, man. That's cool, though. As long as you're, like, going with or against the wind. As soon as the wind went sideways, you would have an issue.
Really delivered and set up my phone while I'm on the job. You made the switching thing.
Oh, shit, Batman. Oh, yeah. 351 Cleveland. Again, with like the Cougars and the Torinos. Y'all are, I know this is a Mustang show, right? Y'all are missing the boat with Torinos and Cougars. And yes, you can swap it. And I know I still have not swapped a Cougar. And I want to, but no one's paid me to do it yet. I can't just do that willy-nilly. Oh, I got a metal splinter. Birch. Look how pretty it is. Again, white on black. There's a theme today. Yeah, buddy. Roll. Oh, is it really an eliminator? Really an eliminator? No, it's a tribute. Exhaust cutouts are so fun. That's so hot. 17 grand. All day, kids. All day. Say less. Can you convert? Yeah. Yep. You can. We can Google it. I got a minute. Cougar Fast Bach. So there's been a couple of them done. Let's go to images. Images. Like, come on, kids. So basically, and again, I haven't done one, but I saw this, so I was like, oh, fuck. Saw it a couple of years ago. I want to do one. Maybe, like, eventually when we're able to get, like, a shop car, maybe it'll be a Cougar, and I'll cut it up. But it's not the same. It's a similar process than the Coupe to fastback for the Mustang, but like it's different dimensions, so you have to like graft a fastback, a Mustang fastback deck lid onto a Cougar deck lid, and then the quarter panel extensions are a little bit different, but like, look how good that looks. Look how good it looks. Right? Like, come on, man. Is 351 Cleveland a good engine? Yeah, it's, I mean, sorry. Bigger heads than a 351 Windsor. And I think that, I'm trying to remember. There's some other subtle differences with it. Clevelands are a lot more rare. You don't, like, Windsors, so 351 Windsor, it's a very, very common motor. Clevelands are a lot more rare. They're harder to get shit for sometimes, like the heads and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's a good motor. It's basically a 351. All right, kids. Now I'm going to take off. I'm going to go take some. I'm going to switch my. What the fuck is this? What? I was going to leave. What in the... What the... No. No. Yes. Yes. What? What? Oh. Shit, Batman, that's hot. I wish I had not seen this. I know this is AI. I think. I'm assuming. But damn. Cougar wagon thingy. That's fucking hot. Okay, now I am leaving. We're switching over from Dayquil mode to Nightquil mode, kids. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, I might be on live tomorrow. Otherwise, bye. Don't be a dick.